Welcome back to Mindful with Claire. Today, let's talk about criticism. Okay, criticism is one thing that affects your mental health, especially if you don't respond to it properly. Okay, in a society where what people say matters a lot, criticism is inevitable. However, your response isn't. Okay, you can tactically respond to criticism in such a way that you turn it into a catalyst. Okay, a catalyst in the sense that you turn your criticism into your strength. You can use it to accelerate and promote a positive significant change without having to lose yourself in the process. Science will say a catalyst is a substance that speeds up a chemical reaction. You understand? Now, you can use criticism to propel a forward movement, you know, a significant forward movement without being consumed in the process. Do you understand? Here are two major types of criticisms, okay? Constructive criticism and destructive criticism. Now, constructive criticism is aimed at improvement. Okay, I'll use myself as an example. Okay, when I started work, my boss made a comment on my logbook because I usually submit my logbook every week, for my supervisors to, go through it and all of that. Now, my boss's comment was that um, I don't use professional language in my reports. Now, I could have gotten upset, because to me, my report was detailed enough. But I looked into it and I actually realized that, hey, there's a way to talk as a professional, and I worked on it. And then the next time I submitted my logbook, I didn't get that comment again, and I believe she was impressed with the significant change. You understand? That is what constructive criticism looks like. Now, destructive criticism, on the other hand, is masked in insults. It's the kind of feedback that is aimed at bringing you down. And the best way to respond to this kind of criticism is to ignore. Just wave it off with a smile or a nod. If you attempt to engage, you would be promoting negative energy that is not good for your mental health. This is how criticism can impact your mental health. Number one, depression. If you are in an environment where you're constantly criticized, it can lead to depression. Number two, self doubt. You begin to question yourself, you begin to lose confidence in yourself. Number three, relationship strain. Okay, you distance yourself from loved ones, it affects the way you relate with people. Number four, anxiety attacks. Okay, constant criticism can trigger that feisty nature, like you want to always defend yourself, thereby engaging in fights and confrontations, which would eventually affect your mental health. Not good for you. Okay. Now, let me quickly add that you should look out for subjective criticisms, okay? These are not facts, these are just opinions, and you should bear it in mind that people are subject to their opinions, okay? Especially if your confidence level is top notch, you can just respond by saying, "Thanks for sharing," and move along. You shut down the topic before it even gets to start. You understand? Respond like a boss. "Oh, really? Thanks for sharing." Now, let me end this by sharing one tip to boost your self confidence. Okay, daily affirmations. Every morning before you step out, say a few words of affirmations to yourself. This will help boost your confidence and set your day right. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you find this video educative. Do well to share your thoughts in the comment section. Engage and subscribe, like and share, and follow for more content. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.